do you have any thoughts on JuJu Watkins going down here in Los Angeles last night? Your thoughts on that?
I was already mad that we weren't going to get Paige Beckers and JuJu Watkins in a Final Four based on the bracket. I am bummed by this. I got to know her dad, Bobby, over the summer. I've been fascinated by her as who replaces Caitlin Clark.
Right.
Who replaces the irreplaceable. And JuJu Watkins was my one seed in that regard. So, as a sports fan, bummed we're not going to get her. But the second thing I think about is the transformation of the sport of women's basketball. And I know you guys know this because you're out here geographically. It's not a cause anymore. What do I mean by that? It's a business.
Damn straight.
It's a real business. And ratings up in the college game after Caitlin Clark is gone. The unrivaled league popping up to take the place that Russia and Turkey used to take in the offseason for WNBA players. The WNBA now, of course, having its own ratings boom with Caitlin, but broader than that as well, negotiating their own rights deal that's going to take us into lots of rooms where very rich people will elbow each other over what to do. It's one of the most profound transformations I never imagined, frankly, that you would go from a thing of, you guys should watch this. It's, I think, useful for you to know that good sports are happening beyond sort of the watchful eye of mainstream attention to now, you're late if you haven't invested in this thing.
And that may be part of, again, the big bummer about JuJu Watkins is this machine is built.
Yes.
We could say, again, it's still building, but and so now it's ready for stars like JuJu to be plugged into and make cash physically and emotionally and spiritually and literally and figuratively. And she's just been taken away by the basketball ACL gods. It's awful.
We see this in the men's game, by the way. The tournament really does matter. As much as now everyone's an influencer, everyone has an audience, you can get and go direct.
Right.
The TV show at which America gathers in a way that we don't at any other trough of American life. Not music, certainly not politics, but it's sports, the biggest tent available. And so you can't replicate the marketing, the platform of the tournament, of a playoff. And so it's meaningful when you miss introducing JuJu Watkins to America in the way that, what happened to G League Ignite, Rich? These other professional minor league systems meant to take away NBA prospects out of the NCAA pipeline. The NCAA, we could talk for days and years, and we might, for just how they are a problem. But man, the TV show they make can't replace that.
Pablo Torre here on the program, still here on Roku. Our radio audience just went away, and that's yeah. You could say again that, with all due respect to the other teams and schools out there, Elite Eight against Paige Beckers, Final Four against UCLA one more time for a fourth time this year, and then if they advanced against South Carolina, Notre Dame, Texas, right, gone. Just like that. Or USC can do it without her, and we can see that go. Or any of the other schools, LSU didn't even mention, could knock off UCLA before facing USC again. Just seeing all that and the fact that she's been removed, it's just not right, man. It's not right.
The characters, again, it's,
right.
I'm in LA talking about television a lot as the metaphor for everything.
Sure.
The development of the JuJu Watkins character is now postponed, and as a sports fan and a TV fan, hate that.
Yeah.
Hate that.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.